5 lifestyle changes that make you look better without makeup. So today I thought I would give you guys 5 things to consider if you are interested in looking your best every single day as often as you can. Make sure you check the description bar for links on my Instagram. Thumbs up if you enjoy this video and subscribe if you're new here. If you're interested in goal setting and planning things and basically glowy things, I'm planning on more content that's going to be revolved around those topics, so definitely make sure that you stick around and come follow me on my Instagram because your girl has discovered reels now. I love it. I have prepared so much content for the reels. Oh my god, what's that? So the first thing that you can do in order to look your best every day is to learn how to manage your stress. This has been my main goal for 2022. This entire year is almost over, but I wanted to talk about it just because stress destroys the way you look, and actually not even just in the immediate either, but because certain things like stress related hair loss doesn't show up until 3 to 6 months after the stressful event in your life has happened. Trust me about that. My hair is just now kind of starting to fall out after a major setback I faced few months back. It sucks, but then like high stress situation causes your skin to break out as well, a lot more actually. And if you're like me, you get scars on your skin. I mean, I do have foundation on. You get scars on your skin that last for months and months and months. Oh my god, can you imagine getting pimples at this age? I'm an adult now. Pimples are embarrassing. According to experts, when you are stressed, your body releases a lot of cortisol. Cortisol is my absolute nemesis. I'm trying everything in my power at all times to lower my cortisols. The cortisols will mess up other hormones in you as well, like in your body. This can cause stress, acne. It can lead to an imbalance of good and bad bacteria in your gut. Tons of information is coming out now showing that the aging process and the entire way your body runs, to include your mental health, is very dependent on the balance of good and bad bacteria in your gut. So this is not to play around with. Also, the experts say the stress restricts blood supply to your skin, which results in less supply of oxygen, and when the skin is deprived of oxygen and nourishment, it looks tired and dull, and it loses its moisture, softness and luminosity. As you can see, I have to apply highlighter for that, but yes, also stops producing regenerating scalp cells. It could lead to uneven skin tone and pigmentation, which again is not easy to get rid of, especially if you're brown girl like me. Also, skin barrier is a hot topic in beauty community right now, and all of the slugging in the world is not gonna do squat for your skin. If you're really exposing yourself to ton of stress, no outside skincare is going to help you. As always, I will make sure to link any studies or article I have about these topics in the description box so that you can deep dive if you want it. Meditation is what has been helping me. If meditation is something you can't do, or feel like you just can't concentrate, or for whatever reason you feel like it's not a solution for you, then I would suggest at least try Anulom Vilom Pranayam thingy. It takes like 10 minutes in the morning. Start with that. It helps with so many benefits. It has so many benefits, but for stress it definitely does help. You can learn that in like 5 minutes. Just watch 5-minute tutorials on YouTube. Plus it's a physical task that you have to do, so don't have to worry about your mind not paying attention. Like people have problem with meditation, but this is a physical task. You have to do one thing after another thing, so you can pay attention to it. You won't lose concentration. Two other ways you can manage your stress are through therapy, and honestly, if you can afford it, you feel like you have been stressed, try a few sessions. It's not like you have to continue it for life. Like it's not a badge on your head ke yeah ye bandi ne therapy mein ये बंदी therapy जाती है. Like you can try it, and if it's not for you, then it's not. Things that help me when I'm stressed about work, like for example, for the problem that you're stressed about. Avoid focusing a lot more on immediate fixes as opposed to focusing on long-term beneficial practices that could actually help you minimize your stress in a long term. The idea isn't that you can pretty much meditate yourself into glowing skin, but you see all of those monks 60 years old, 50 years old always have this glow on their faces. This is a terrible example to give, but you get the idea why meditation can help with the stress. The second tip I want to talk about is invest in hair. It's going to sound contradicting because my hair is not doing so well right now, but I still want to talk about it because I do have experience of having really good hair, then really bad hair, then really good hair, then really bad hair. The cycle. Considering how dirty my hair is right now, this is rich coming from me. But the next step is to master the wash day, blowout after that, and in general learn how to take better care of your hair. And this seems like a lot of people do that. But if you're like me and you were really fixated on fashion and makeup and skincare for a long time and you never really paid attention to your hair, this is the time to do it, because that's me. I have always had really good hair throughout my life. I never really cared much for it. I did so much things to my hair. I straightened it regularly. One day I realized, oh, now it's not the quality I had before, right? It's shocking how much good and flattering, easy to style, well taken care of head of hair can look and elevate your entire look, even if that's all you're able to put off that day. Hair makes such a difference. It literally polishes your entire look in a way that all the makeup and skincare and fashion is just not gonna do comparatively. I mean, any cute outfits in the world can't quite pull together a good head of hair. Before COVID, I used to go to salon every week, like Sunday evening, for my hair blowouts and before my work week basically. And when I used to get tired of this very time consuming and costly procedure, I would get a permanent straightening done on my hair. And actually I did that every year, but it would kind of start fading after 8 months or so. For a few months I'd get blowouts and then go back to straightening. So I like to put together very little efforts in the morning. I haven't done that in a while, but some people, if they have the time and the budget to do that, then go get something similar, which is like maybe a blowout at least. And the idea is that you get your hair blown out. It's smooth, it's shiny, it's bouncy, it's voluminous, and you're really able to kind of make that hair work for you. See what suits your actual head shape and your body shape, things like that. Get a perfect set of hair for you. For about a week, try different hairstyle for a different week and see what's your best quality, what suits you the best. So now you're gonna rely on things like dry shampoo, leave-in conditioner. The point is, once a week you're really putting that effort into your hair and like really take care of it and really make it look good. Like especially if you're not good at hair and you don't have the budget for like weekly blowout and like go out and get a blowout, I would suggest you buy a really good quality dryer at home. But I can give you one tip. I highly recommend investing in a good quality heating tool. One that I have is not wickedly expensive. I did have a Revlon one and I kind of lost it when I was traveling, but I'm thinking of buying a Dyson one. So I'm not going to suggest you to buy it right now before I have it, because I'm not sure if it's worth it. What I do is I have like super epic wash day routine. We're talking hair oils and leave-in conditioner and heat protectant serum and hair mask and cleaning it twice, everything. It's a whole ordeal, but I don't have to do my hair the rest of the week. I just do that entire work one day because I have done so much with putting good ingredients into it. Then the blowout at home is gonna look exactly like it looks at the salon. I think it's worthy to learn to do how to do the whole thing on your own, but if you get frustrated with the whole process and you want to just bite the bullet and get Dyson hair wrap, I think it's going to be worth it. Mindset, to look your best. So the next tip is a little bit more of a mindset that you guys are going to want to adopt as it pertains to look your best every day or looking good in general. That is, it doesn't happen by accident. Looking good does not happen by accident. You can put that on my grave. Well, I won't be having a grave. I'll be cremated when the time comes, but you get the idea. I know this is gonna either be very empowering to hear or this is gonna be very discouraging, but for me it is super helpful to be aware of that you have to put in effort to look good. I know that in 2022, after years of social media beauty standards and becoming the norm, I don't think you guys need to worry so much about beauty standards, at least not as much as people do, because you really only have to worry about presenting your best self every day, and that's enough. And that should be your mindset. That's what I'm trying to explain. The idea that only the certain influencer of this world are out there winning is an absolute joke. It's not true. There are a lot of average looking but attractive, well put together women who are out here killing it every single day. And I mean, don't you see beautiful, gorgeous women on the street and you feel like she could be an actress, right? She's so pretty. You could be one of that person. That people might be thinking that about you when they see you. Not everyone who has bigger following on social media are the people that are prettier. There are prettier people in every field. These gorgeous women are just not sitting around and worrying about the size of their pores, if their jawline is set or enough or whatever. They're just working with what they have and putting that intention and effort into it. Any beauty in Hollywood or Bollywood you see, they have their distinct features. They have their something special about them. They don't all look the same. Not all beautiful women look the same. Women that look the same, we call them basic. Everyone looks their own kind of beautiful. Think of any beautiful woman. Think of Aishwarya Rai Bachchan or like Deepika Padukone or someone from Hollywood that you admire, Angelina Jolie. All of these women have look very, very extremely different than each other, and you wouldn't call any of them not pretty. You can rank them, but that would you would know that it's subjective. Everyone would call these women pretty and they don't look anything alike with each other. So find your own sense of beauty and be more of that. Again, it doesn't happen by accident. It does take work and maybe a little bit of money sometimes, but it is very easy to cultivate a beauty ideal for yourself that is going to work for you. You can't compare yourself to other people and feel like, well, I can't attain that, I can't look like this, and the whole thing is pointless. I mean, if that works for you, if that's your journey, I totally support that. I'm over here cheering for you. I'm not here to tell people how to live their lives, but if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming that the idea of looking your good and putting yourself together is at least something you want to explore. And I think that if you get too bogged down in the comparison trap, you can really lose sight of that. To think that whole world should look like an Instagram filter is just not realistic. All you need to do is the best version of you at all times. It's more than enough, and if anything, it is more than most people are doing right now. You're doing this best for yourself is going to automatically put you higher than just not trying at all. It's automatically a better version of you that is not trying and the one that is doing its best. I'm saying all of this to try to illuminate that there is a kind of an art, a science to this. You're trying to, like, when you're trying to glow up or get yourself back or look your best or whatever stunt on your ex, I don't know, but for whatever reason you're doing it, whatever you have got going on, you kind of have to figure out how to make this like a long-term practice. It can't be like 3 months thing, because anyone can kind of have that makeover scene that happens in the movies at the end, but people usually kind of revert back to who they were before most of the time, unless you can change the way you look at something. It is typically just like putting a band-aid on a behavior, but a mindset has to change too, or again you're just gonna go back to the way that you were. So the planning of all of this is crucial. Healthy diet. The next one is really about healthy eating, and for me that means investing in high quality, low processed organic food. And if you can afford it, I highly recommend you really invest in a good quality food. Whenever I can, I try to get grass-fed, cage-free organic things, non-processed things, whatever I can to improve the quality of the ingredients, which eventually improves the quality of my life. There were two documentaries that really got me interested in healthy eating and really turned the dial on how much I was investing in healthy foods, and also really knowing what food I should be investing in. And those documentaries were, I think it was called Fed Up, and the other one was Food Inc. I highly recommend you check them out yourself. Now when it comes to eating healthy, there is another side to this coin. Make sure that you don't bring junk food into your house. At least limit the amount of junk food that you bring into your home. I know from my personal experience, if I have Pepsi or any soda, basically if I have it in the fridge, I'm gonna drink it. I'm probably gonna have 1 or 2 or 3 cans every day, and if it's there, if I have snack or candy or chocolate or ice cream in the house, then I'm probably going to grab it and eat it. When I'm given an option, I'm gonna eat it. Between preparing a healthy organic meal and simply snacking on some ice cream, I'm probably going to choose an option which is easier and tastes a lot better. So in order to really eat healthy, I really have to prevent myself, like physically prevent myself from having it in the home. Like if it's easier for me, I'm going to choose the easier option. So now that's not to say that you can't buy particular biscuits that you like, or you can't buy ice cream, or you can never drink wine again. I certainly do bring these things into my home, but I do it with moderation. So it's over within like first 2 days and I still feel like, oh, I have had this ice cream just 2 days ago, I can wait. You know, I'm not gonna swiggy it. The thing I would recommend is bringing a water bottle with you everywhere you go. Now this one is so simple, but it's just the right nudge that changes in your environment, that continues to remind you to continue to stay hydrated, to drink water. This is one of those things that so many people neglect. We're supposed to drink, see, I have water bottle here right now. I always have water bottle around me. So we're supposed to be drinking 8 ounces of glasses every day. When I go to the gym, or when I'm at the cafe, or when I'm at my desk, when I'm going around in the house, if I have my water bottle around me close by, it's that constant reminder to stay hydrated, to drink water. And also one of the best thing is that actually curbs cravings for snacks a lot of times. We think that we're hungry when in fact we're just thirsty. Our brain sometimes does that. So by drinking water, by staying hydrated all day, I snack much less often, which is a great bonus. So investing in classics. So this is the last tip. It's about, it's really only spending money in classic items that will never go out of style. That's the point. We all have those trendy tops that were so in style in 2015 or 2018, and now they just make you look like a Benji, you know. But in order to always be able to pull out an outfit that's gonna make you look in style, no matter the year or age you are, don't you want to be that woman who is always has that best coordinate outfit, simple everyday kind of style, but always looks better than everyone else in the room? You can be that woman. Just invest like her. We often don't notice such women for days, only pick on these details after like a month of interacting with them. The image we have of this woman in our mind is, oh, she's elegant, classy, always dressed for an occasion, things like that. Woman that makes a lasting impression on people, as opposed to someone who is trendy one day and basic the next day. You know, we always see the difference. I mean, you can still buy that trendy asymmetrical top that you see an influencer wearing, but the point is not fool your closet with just the trends alone. You must have few essential in your closet that never go out of style in order to look your best, not only every day but also on every occasion. There is couple of clothing items that are long-standing investment pieces that I feel like all women should own. Things like silk blouse, you can style it with midi skirt, trouser, jeans. Depending on how you style it, it's gonna make you look set for different atmospheres. Accessories like aviator glasses, forever in fashion, can't go wrong with it. Little black dress, a white shirt, gold necklace, brown boots, black heels, nude heels, pearl earrings, things like that will always be in style. When you are investing in classic things in your wardrobe, I would generally stick to neutral colors palette. These were 5 lifestyle things that really brings change into elevation to how you look. Please hit that like button. It only takes a second for you to do that, but it does really help me with the algorithm. I appreciate a subscription if this is the kind of content you want to see more of. And I will go now. Bye.